Hey there, gang. I thought I'd update you on an interesting development. So back in December, I called a friend of mine who's probably the biggest distributor in the United States, independently anyway. Maybe more than that. But I said, hey, I've got this record that I did. It's got all these stars on it, really well-known people. I said, we want to get it out by next September. So remember, this is December 2022. I said that we want to coordinate it for September because it's being featured in a book by a major publisher, and we want to time it with the release of the book so that the book publisher does a lot of publicity and we ride on the coattails of that and then do our own publicity. And what my friend said shocked me. He's like, oh, well, you might just have enough time to get it out for September with some label. And I'm like, September 2023? I said, this is December 2022. He's like, oh yeah, you need at least that much lead time, maybe more. And I was like, whoa, seriously? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, come on. So anyway, you get the holidays and everything. So we started pitching it to labels that I thought were appropriate for the material. And we've started to get answers back, and they're all like, yeah, we're all booked up for the entire year, maybe next year, 2024. And I'm like, what? I mean, remember when Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young recorded Ohio and it was out 3 days later? So, and then I was asking around, like, why is this? And they're like, oh, cash flow. And I'm like, okay, but then what if their cash flow, what if the releases that they're putting out now don't satisfy the cash flow for a year from now? I mean, they're passing up a potential no-brainer because each artist on this record sells plenty of records. So, and what does that mean? And they're like, well, that's just the way the business is now. That's just the economy of the music business right now. And I was like, whoa, a year for a release. Things have changed.